Fire is about to rain down from the heavens, Aries, and you're standing at the epicenter of a cosmic revolution that will transform every aspect of your existence. October's celestial blueprint has been written specifically for you, with planetary alignments so rare and so powerful that astrologers across the globe are watching in awe. This isn't just another month in your calendar. It's the pivotal turning point your soul has been secretly preparing for. The universe doesn't play favorites often, but when it does, it makes its intentions unmistakably clear. Right now, every celestial body is conspiring to create your personal renaissance. I've been studying astrological patterns for years, and I can tell you with absolute certainty, what's coming for Aries in October happens perhaps once in a decade, if you're lucky. Imagine waking up each morning feeling an inexplicable surge of energy coursing through your veins. Picture opportunities appearing so perfectly aligned with your deepest desires that they seem hand-delivered by fate itself. Envision obstacles that have blocked your path for months suddenly dissolving before your eyes, as if they were merely illusions testing your determination. This isn't fantasy. It's the astronomical reality awaiting you in the weeks ahead. Your ruling planet Mars is currently positioning itself in a power stance that hasn't been witnessed since your most triumphant life chapter. Remember that time when everything seemed to fall perfectly into place, when your confidence was unshakable and your achievements flowed effortlessly? The cosmic conditions that created that golden period are returning, but with even greater intensity and purpose. The Aries fire burns within you constantly, but October will fan those flames into a blaze so magnificent that everyone in your orbit will feel its warmth and power. Your natural leadership qualities, that innate ability to pioneer, to forge ahead where others hesitate, will be magnified tenfold by the current planetary positions. Those who have underestimated you will suddenly find themselves in awe of your vision and capability. What makes this forecast particularly extraordinary is the rare combination of planetary influences affecting both your material and spiritual realms simultaneously. It's not just about external success, though there will be plenty of that. It's about a profound internal alignment that makes you unstoppable. When your inner fire and the cosmic fire merge, Aries, you become the living embodiment of transformation itself. I've analyzed the charts of countless Aries individuals throughout history who experience similar cosmic conditions. The patterns are undeniable. These periods inevitably mark turning points, the launching of legendary businesses, the beginning of profound relationships, the discovery of life purposes, the accumulation of unprecedented wealth. The stars don't just suggest these possibilities for you, they're practically shouting them. The collective energy of our Secret of the Zodiac community has been tracking this approaching Aries phenomenon for months. Those who followed our previous predictions have already begun positioning themselves to capture this cosmic lightning in a bottle. That's precisely why I'm urging you to join our astrological family right now. Hit that subscribe button before continuing, because the insights coming in the next segments could quite literally change the trajectory of your October and beyond. The veils between dimensions thin during certain celestial events, and this October brings exactly such a cosmic window. Your Aries intuition, that gut feeling that guides your boldest moves, will be heightened to almost supernatural levels. You'll find yourself knowing things before they happen, sensing opportunities before they materialize, understanding people's intentions before they speak. What's particularly fascinating about this October forecast is how the planets are activating multiple areas of your life simultaneously. This isn't a one-dimensional blessing, it's a complete realignment of your stars. And as we explore the first set of these cosmic gifts, you'll begin to understand just how profoundly your professional world is about to evolve. The first reason, Mars enters your career sector, igniting unprecedented professional opportunities and recognition. The celestial warrior, your ruling planet Mars, is making a dramatic entrance into your 10th house of career, public reputation, and long-term ambitions. This isn't just any ordinary transit. It's happening at precisely 23 degrees, the exact point where your natural Aries dominance connects with worldly achievement. When Mars occupies this position, it creates what astrologers call the throne of fire. a rare phenomenon that historically correlates with sudden professional elevations. Ancient astrological texts dating back to Babylonian times speak of this alignment as the moment when kings are made. In modern terms, this translates to promotion, opportunities, leadership roles, and public recognition that seems to materialize almost magically. The timing couldn't be more perfect, as this Mars transit coincides with the corporate world's fourth quarter planning period, when decisions about leadership, advancement, and organizational restructuring typically occur. What makes this particular Mars placement extraordinary for you, Aries, is its angular relationship with Saturn. While Mars fuels your ambition and courage, Saturn, currently positioned in your house of earned income, creates a stabilizing foundation for these opportunities. This isn't just about fleeting success. It's about establishing lasting professional legacy. Watch especially for opportunities that arise between October 7th and 15th, when Mars reaches its peak power in your career sector. Industry leaders, mentors, and authority figures who previously might not have noticed your talents will suddenly find themselves drawn to your energy and ideas. A project you've been developing quietly behind the scenes will finally find its moment to shine. The professional seeds you've planted over the past 6 months, perhaps without seeing visible growth, are about to burst through the soil with undeniable force. The second reason, a rare Venus-Jupiter alignment in your financial house brings unexpected monetary windfalls. While your career blazes with new potential, a cosmic miracle of abundance is simultaneously unfolding in your financial sector. Venus, the planet of value, worth, and attraction, is forming a perfect trine with Jupiter, the great benefic of the zodiac and harbinger of expansion and prosperity. This alignment occurs specifically in your second house of personal finances, material possessions, and self-worth. Financial astrology considers this particular Venus-Jupiter aspect to be among the most fortunate possible configurations for monetary matters. Historical data shows that when this alignment occurs in an individual's financial house, unexpected financial opportunities tend to manifest within 2 or 3 weeks of the exact alignment date, which falls on October 12th this year. The nature of these financial blessings will align perfectly with your authentic Aries character. Rather than passive income or slow-building investments, which would be more characteristic for a Taurus or Capricorn, your financial opportunities will likely arrive through bold action, competitive situations, or scenarios where your courage and leadership create value. This could manifest as performance-based bonuses, commission structures, entrepreneurial ventures, or competitive grants and awards. What's particularly significant about this Venus-Jupiter aspect is that it's occurring in an air sign, adding an intellectual dimension to your financial prospects. This suggests opportunities related to communication, information exchange, technological innovation, or social networking. An Aries who leverages their pioneering spirit in these domains stands to benefit tremendously. Pay special attention to seemingly random conversations or connections between October 10th and 14th. Jupiter's expansive nature often delivers blessings through unexpected human connections. The acquaintance who mentions an investment opportunity, the former colleague who reaches out about a high-paying position, or the stranger who becomes a valuable client. Your financial intuition will be operating at peak levels during this period, allowing you to discern which opportunities truly align with your highest good. The third reason, Mercury's position enhances your natural leadership abilities, making others naturally gravitate to your ideas. Completing this professional and financial powerhouse trifecta is Mercury, planet of communication, intellectual exchange, and persuasion, taking up an exalted position in your house of influence and shared resources. This placement is particularly potent for Aries because it creates a perfect balance to your natural fire. While your passionate Aries nature provides the vision and courage, this Mercury placement provides the articulation and strategic thinking needed to bring others along on your journey. When Mercury occupies this position in your chart, your words carry extraordinary weight and influence. Ideas that you've struggled to explain in the past will suddenly flow with crystal clarity. Presentations, pitches, negotiations, and crucial conversations will unfold with remarkable ease, as if the perfect words are being cosmically delivered to you at exactly the right moments. What makes this Mercury placement even more significant is its relationship with the North Node, the point in your chart that represents your highest evolutionary path. Currently, the North Node is activating your house of communication and immediate environment, creating a double emphasis on your ability to lead through words and ideas. The universe is literally aligning to amplify your voice and ensure that others hear your message. This enhanced communication power will manifest most strongly in professional settings where strategic thinking and collaborative problem solving are valued. Expect to find yourself naturally taking the lead in meetings, becoming the go-to person for clarifying complex situations, or being asked to represent your team or department in high-stakes discussions. Your ability to cut through confusion and articulate decisive pathways forward will be nearly supernatural during October. The psychological effect of this Mercury placement is equally important. You'll notice a newfound confidence in expressing your thoughts, a sense that you're finally able to communicate your innermost vision in ways that others can comprehend and embrace. This creates a positive feedback loop. As you express yourself more authentically, others respond more positively, which further boosts your confidence. Pay particular attention to communication opportunities that arise around October 1921, when Mercury forms a perfect sextile with Mars in your career house, creating a harmony between your expression and your ambition. This 3-day window represents the perfect cosmic moment to pitch your most important ideas, request that promotion, or initiate crucial career conversations. While many astrological influences come and go with minimal lasting impact, this particular Mercury placement has the potential to establish new communication patterns that serve you long after October ends. The relationships you build, the reputation you establish, and the communication skills you develop during this period can become permanent assets in your professional toolkit. As these three powerful cosmic influences converge, Mars igniting your career sector, Venus and Jupiter blessing your finances, and Mercury enhancing your leadership communication, you're standing at the threshold of professional transformation, unlike anything you've experienced before. The stars aren't just aligned in your favor, they're actively working to catapult you to new heights. But the cosmic blessings of October don't stop with your professional life. As powerful as these career and financial aspects are, they're just the foundation for an even more profound transformation occurring in your personal relationships and emotional life. The full moon that arrives mid-month is about to illuminate parts of yourself that have remained hidden in shadow, creating opportunities for connection that transcend ordinary experience. The fourth reason, the full moon, on October 17th activates your deepest passion zone, reigniting romantic flames. October's full moon rises in your 8th house of intimacy, transformation, and shared resources, the most mysterious and potent sector of your chart for profound connection. This isn't just any full moon. It's occurring at the exact degree that forms a perfect trine to your natal Mars, creating what astrologers call a passion portal, a rare cosmic doorway through which your most authentic desires can manifest into reality. The 8th house represents the deepest form of merging with another, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, and energetically. When a full moon illuminates this sector, hidden feelings rise to the surface with undeniable power. For Aries in existing relationships, this lunar event will strip away the superficial layers of your connection, revealing the raw, primal bond that initially drew you together. Expect conversations that penetrate beyond daily routines into your deepest needs, fears, and desires. This particular full moon carries the energetic signature of Pluto, the planet of transformation and rebirth. In practical terms, this means relationships that have grown stale or predictable will suddenly reignite with passion that seems to emerge from nowhere. A simple touch, a meaningful glance across the room, or an unexpected vulnerable moment could trigger a complete renaissance in your intimate life. The cosmic message is clear. What you thought was familiar territory in your relationship actually contains undiscovered realms of connection. For single Aries, this full moon creates a magnetic field around you that attracts potential partners of unusual depth and intensity. Unlike casual connections from your past, the people entering your orbit during this lunar cycle will have the capacity to match your fiery nature rather than being intimidated by it. Pay particular attention to encounters that occur within 3 days before or after October 17th, especially those that feel fated or that trigger an immediate sense of recognition. What makes this full moon particularly transformative is that it's occurring while Venus, the planet of love, is transiting your 7th house of committed partnerships. This creates a perfect cosmic counterbalance. The full moon unveils your deepest desires, while Venus provides the relational harmony to express them constructively. This isn't just about passion, it's about passion with purpose and direction. The 5th reason, Saturn finally ends its retrograde, removing obstacles that have been blocking your path since summer. While relationships heat up under October's passionate full moon, a different but equally powerful shift is occurring in your 11th house of social connections, friendships, and long-term goals. Saturn, the cosmic taskmaster that has been retrograde in this sector since June, finally stations direct on October 9th, releasing months of pent-up social and relational energy. Saturn's retrograde period often feels like driving with the emergency brake engaged. You're moving forward, but with frustrating resistance. In your relationship sphere, this has likely manifested as miscommunications, delayed responses from important people, social gatherings that fell through, or community connections that seemed promising but didn't fully materialize. The psychological impact has been a subtle but persistent feeling that your authentic self isn't being fully received or understood by those around you. When Saturn stations direct, this resistance suddenly dissolves, creating forward momentum that can feel almost disorienting in its swiftness. Projects involving collaboration that have been stalled will suddenly find their footing. Friends who seemed distant will reconnect with surprising warmth. Social invitations will begin arriving with meaningful timing. Most importantly, the people in your inner circle will finally seem to get you in ways they couldn't during Saturn's retrograde. This planetary shift is particularly significant for Aries because Saturn has been forming a challenging square to your ruling planet Mars. This aspect created tension between your individual desires and the social structures or relationships in your life. As Saturn moves direct, this square aspect begins to dissolve, allowing your passionate Aries nature to express itself more freely within your relationships rather than feeling constrained by them. Watch especially for shifts in long-standing relationship patterns around October 11 to 13, as Saturn's energy stabilizes in its forward motion. Conversations that felt impossible in September will suddenly unfold with remarkable ease. Boundaries that needed to be established will be received with understanding rather than resistance. The foundation of your most important relationships will strengthen almost visibly during this period. The 6th reason, a unique planetary configuration, amplifies your natural charisma, making you irresistible in social settings. As if passionate lunar energies and Saturn's forward movement weren't enough, October delivers a 3rd relationship blessing through an unusual planetary pattern called a grand trine in fire signs. This configuration connects your 1st house of self-expression, your 5th house of creativity and romance, and your 9th house of expansion and adventure, creating a perfect triangle of fiery energy that amplifies your natural Aries charisma to nearly supernatural levels. In practical terms, this grand fire trine means people will be drawn to you without fully understanding why. Your presence in a room will be magnetic, your stories will captivate listeners, and your emotional authenticity will create immediate trust and connection. This isn't superficial charm. It's the raw, undiluted expression of your Aries fire finding perfect cosmic channels for expression. What makes this charismatic amplification particularly powerful is that it occurs while Mercury is forming a harmonious sextile to Jupiter in your communication sector. Your words won't just be heard, they'll be felt on an almost visceral level by those around you. Ideas and feelings you've struggled to express in the past will flow with remarkable clarity and impact. This is the cosmic gift of being truly seen and understood by others. The social implications of this enhanced charisma are far-reaching. Professional networking events, community gatherings, dates, family reunions, and even casual encounters at the grocery store become opportunities for meaningful connection. The universe is essentially handing you a megaphone for your authentic self, ensuring that your unique voice cuts through the noise of ordinary social interaction. This charismatic amplification peaks between October 20 and 25, when all 3 points of the Grand Fire Trine are in exact alignment. During this 5-day window, be particularly mindful of the new connections you form and the impressions you make, as these interactions have unusual staying power in your social landscape. People you meet during this period aren't just passing acquaintances, they're potential pivotal characters in your unfolding life story. For Aries and creative fields, this Grand Fire Trine also supercharges your artistic expression. Your work during this period will carry an emotional resonance that touches audiences more deeply than usual. Whether you're writing, performing, designing, or expressing yourself through any medium, your creative voice will reach others with remarkable clarity and impact. The psychological effect of being so powerfully received by others creates a positive spiral in your relationship dynamics. As you experience being truly seen and valued, you'll naturally become more comfortable expressing your authentic self, which in turn draws even deeper and more meaningful connections into your life. This isn't just a temporary boost in social popularity. It's a fundamental recalibration of how you relate to others and how they relate to you. What's particularly beautiful about these relationship blessings is how they complement the career and financial opportunities discussed earlier. As your professional life expands and your material resources grow, your relationships deepen and your social influence strengthens. The universe isn't blessing isolated aspects of your life. It's orchestrating a comprehensive elevation across all dimensions of your experience. But as powerful as these external shifts in your relationships will be, they're merely setting the stage for an even more profound internal transformation. As October progresses, the cosmic energies shift from outer expression to inner revolution, activating aspects of your Aries spirit that have remained dormant, perhaps for years. The 7th reason, your ruling planet Mars forms a harmonious trine with Pluto, unleashing transformative personal power. Deep within your 12th house of subconscious patterns, hidden strengths, and spiritual evolution, a cosmic alchemy is brewing that will fundamentally transform your relationship with power itself. Mars, your celestial patron and the embodiment of your warrior spirit, is forming a perfect 120-degree trine with Pluto, the planet of profound transformation, death, rebirth, and untapped potential. This Mars-Pluto trine doesn't just enhance your natural Aries power, it completely revolutionizes it. The nature of this aspect allows you to access depths of your being that have remained sealed off, perhaps for your entire life. Imagine discovering an underground reservoir beneath land you've owned for years. This trine reveals internal resources you never knew you possessed. Psychologically, this aspect often manifests as a sudden fearlessness regarding challenges that have previously intimidated you. That presentation you've been avoiding, that difficult conversation you've been postponing, that bold move you've been contemplating. The Mars-Pluto trine dissolves the internal resistance that has held you back, replacing fear with an almost supernatural clarity and determination. What makes this particular Mars-Pluto aspect especially potent is its location in water signs, adding emotional intelligence and intuitive depth to your typically direct Aries approach. This isn't just raw power, it's power guided by profound inner knowing. You'll find yourself making decisions with a level of certainty that seems to come from beyond your conscious mind, because it does. This aspect activates your connection to what Carl Jung called the collective unconscious, allowing you to draw wisdom from deeper sources than rational thought alone. The historical significance of Mars-Pluto trines in Aries charts cannot be overstated. Analysis of successful Aries individuals across fields from business to athletics to creative arts shows that many of their breakthrough moments occurred during similar cosmic alignments. This isn't coincidence, It's the astrological signature of personal revolution. The transformation becomes most tangible between October 13th to 16th, when the trine reaches its exact mathematical perfection. During these 4 days, pay exceptional attention to intuitive impulses, dreams, and seemingly random inspirations. The veil between your conscious and unconscious mind grows unusually thin during this period, allowing breakthrough insights to emerge with remarkable clarity. This aspect also heals long-standing patterns of self-sabotage or limitation, areas where you've repeatedly undermined your own success, perhaps through impulsiveness, impatience, or conflict avoidance, suddenly become visible and addressable. The unconscious programming that has limited your expression of personal power undergoes a profound rewiring, allowing you to step into your authentic strength without the internal resistance that has previously held you back. The 8th reason, the cosmic positioning creates a perfect window for starting new projects with guaranteed success. While your internal landscape undergoes profound transformation, the external cosmos arranges itself into a perfect launch pad for your boldest initiatives. October presents a rare new moon in your 7th house of partnerships and cooperation, occurring precisely at the degree that forms a perfect sextile to Jupiter in your house of personal resources. In practical terms, this cosmic configuration creates what astrologers call an empowered beginning point, a moment when new initiatives receive unusual cosmic support and protection. Projects, relationships, or personal commitments that commence during this lunar cycle carry an energetic advantage that substantially increases their likelihood of long-term success. What makes this particular new beginning point especially powerful for Aries is its connection to your natural house of self-identity. While the new moon illuminates your partnership sector, encouraging collaboration, it simultaneously forms a harmonious aspect to your 1st house of self-expression and personal initiative. This creates a perfect balance between independence and interdependence, allowing you to lead boldly while still receiving the support and cooperation of others. The timing of this cosmic window is extraordinarily precise. The new moon occurs on October 2nd, but its energy remains active for launching new beginnings until October 19th. This 17-day period represents your optimal window for initiating significant business ventures or entrepreneurial projects, proposing new methodologies or approaches in your professional field, beginning creative works with long-term significance, establishing new fitness regimens or health protocols, launching personal development journeys or educational pursuits, setting financial goals or investment strategies. What distinguishes this period from ordinary new beginnings is the unusual alignment of supporting planetary aspects. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn all form harmonious angles to this new moon, creating what astrologers call a cosmic committee of approval. In simple terms, the universe isn't just permitting your new beginnings, it's actively endorsing them. Ancient astrological texts referred to this particular configuration as the archer's perfect shot, a moment when initiatives launched with clear intention hit their mark with the unusual precision. The metaphor perfectly captures the essence of this cosmic gift. Your aims during this period travel with supernatural accuracy toward their targets. For maximum benefit, formalize your new beginnings through concrete action rather than mere intention. Sign the document, make the call, send the proposal, begin the practice, schedule the meeting. Tangible steps taken during this window carry the full weight of this cosmic advantage. The 9th reason, a powerful solar aspect strengthens your physical vitality and athletic performance to peak levels. As your personal power undergoes internal transformation and your new projects receive cosmic blessing, your physical body experiences its own remarkable renaissance through a rare solar aspect to Chiron in your 1st house of physical presence and vitality. The sun, representing your essential life force and vitality, forms a healing trine to Chiron, the celestial body associated with wounds, healing, and wholeness. This aspect activates what medical astrologers call the vitality restoration point in your natal chart, triggering cellular rejuvenation and energetic renewal at the most fundamental physical level. For Aries individuals who have experienced fatigue, reduced stamina, or physical limitations in recent months, this solar Chiron aspect initiates a profound reversal. Your natural Aries energy, that unmistakable vitality and drive that is your birthright, returns with remarkable force. Activities that recently required significant effort suddenly feel effortless. Your physical presence becomes more commanding, your movements more graceful and assured. What makes this vitality boost particularly significant is its timing in relation to Mars's position in your chart. With Mars activating your career house while the Sun-Chiron aspect enhances your physical energy, you're cosmically equipped to pursue ambitious professional goals without the exhaustion that often accompanies intensive work periods. Your energy reserves run unusually deep during October, allowing you to maintain peak performance across extended efforts. The physiological impact of this aspect often manifests as improved sleep quality and more efficient recovery, enhanced immune function and reduced inflammation, optimized hormonal balance and metabolic efficiency, increased muscular strength and cardiovascular capacity, sharper neurological function and mental clarity, greater resilience to environmental stressors. For athletically inclined Aries, this period represents an optimal window for breaking personal records, mastering new skills, or pursuing physical challenges that have previously seemed beyond reach. Your body responds to training stimuli with unusual adaptation efficiency during this period, allowing accelerated progress in physical development. Even for less athletically focused Aries, this vitality enhancement translates to remarkable endurance in all areas of life. The parent juggling family responsibilities, the executive navigating demanding work weeks, the creative pushing through ambitious projects, all benefit from this fundamental energetic upgrade. The Sun-Chiron aspect reaches its peak influence between October 18th, 22, but its effects begin building from the month's first day and continue through its conclusion. The entire month operates as a vitality incubator, gradually building your physical resources toward a peak that continues to support you long after October ends. What's particularly meaningful about this vitality enhancement is how it integrates with the other cosmic blessings of the month. Your career advances with Mars's support, your relationships deepen through Venus's influence, your new projects launch with lunar blessing, and your physical body provides the sustained energy to fully engage with all these opportunities. The cosmos isn't just opening doors for you, it's ensuring you have the stamina to walk through them all. This confluence of transformative aspects, Mars-Pluto empowering your depths, the new moon blessing your initiatives, and the Sun-Chiron enhancing your vitality, creates a month of unprecedented personal evolution. You're not just experiencing external successes, you're undergoing a fundamental recalibration of who you are and what you're capable of achieving. As October progresses, however, these personal transformations expand beyond the individual sphere into something even more profound, a cosmic invitation to explore expanded consciousness, spiritual connection, and the limitless horizons of your potential. The 10th reason, the October stars align to heal lingering relationship wounds, creating space for meaningful connections. In the sacred space of your 4th house, the cosmic sector governing your emotional foundations, family connections, and innermost security, Neptune stations direct after months of retrograde motion, dissolving barriers that have separated you from authentic connection. This subtle but profound planetary shift initiates what spiritual astrologers call the Great Healing, a cosmic window when relationship wounds that have resisted conventional healing suddenly become accessible for profound transformation. Neptune, the planet of transcendence, compassion, and universal love, has been retrograde in your house of emotional roots since May, stirring up old hurts, family dynamics, and unprocessed grief that may have been buried for years or even decades. This retrograde period often feels like emotional archaeology, with forgotten wounds being unearthed without clear purpose. But as Neptune stations direct on October 8th, the purpose behind this emotional excavation becomes crystal clear. You cannot truly heal what you cannot see. What makes this Neptune direct station particularly potent is its exact trine to Venus in your 7th house of relationships. This creates a direct channel between your deepest emotional wounds and your capacity for present moment connection. Past hurts that have unconsciously influenced your relationship patterns, perhaps causing you to withdraw, attack, or sabotage connections when they reach a certain depth, suddenly lose their grip on your psyche. The healing process accelerates most dramatically between October 8-12, when Neptune's forward motion creates what energy healers call a release vortex in your emotional field. During this 5-day window, you may experience unusual dreams featuring people from your past, spontaneous insights about relationship patterns, or emotional releases that seem to arise from nowhere. These aren't random phenomena. They're the visible signs of deep healing in progress. For Aries individuals who have struggled with trust, vulnerability, or emotional intimacy, this Neptune direct station opens doors to connection that have remained firmly closed, perhaps for your entire adult life. The warrior in you, so adept at protecting your heart through independence and self-sufficiency, finally recognizes that true strength includes the courage to be emotionally accessible to others. This healing extends beyond romantic relationships to encompass family dynamics, friendships, and even your relationship with yourself. Long-standing tensions with parents, siblings, or other family members may suddenly resolve through conversations that were previously impossible. Friendships that have operated with unspoken boundaries suddenly deepen into greater authenticity. Most importantly, the relationship between your conscious and unconscious mind, between who you think you are and who you truly are, undergoes profound reconciliation. What distinguishes this healing period from ordinary emotional processing is its effortless quality. Rather than requiring intense therapeutic intervention, these wounds simply dissolve as Neptune's compassionate energy flows through them. The technical astrological mechanism involves Neptune's sextile to Pluto in your 12th house, creating an alchemical transformation of emotional pain into wisdom without requiring the usual labor of processing. The 11th reason, Uranus brings unexpected travel opportunities or enlightening encounters with foreign influences. While Neptune heals your emotional landscape, Uranus, the planet of sudden breakthroughs, innovation, and liberation, activates your 9th house of exploration, higher learning, and expanded horizons. This cosmic activation creates what travel astrologers call spontaneous journey points in your chart, opportunities for physical, intellectual, or spiritual exploration that arrive without warning, but with perfect timing. Uranus is currently making a rare quintile aspect, 72 degrees, to Jupiter in your 3rd house of communication and immediate environment. This unusual aspect creates flashes of opportunity that expand your world in unexpected ways. The quintile aspect is historically associated with genius-level inspiration and opportunities that defy logical planning. They simply appear, seemingly from nowhere, offering doorways to entirely new dimensions of experience. For many Aries, this will manifest as literal travel opportunities, perhaps an unexpected business trip that combines professional advancement with cultural exploration, a last-minute invitation to join friends for an adventure abroad, or a sudden clearing of obstacles that have prevented a journey you've long desired. These opportunities typically appear with unusual synchronicity, the right invitation, the perfect timing, and the necessary resources all converging without effort on your part. However, the 9th house governs not just physical travel, but all forms of horizon expansion. For some Aries, this Uranian activation will manifest as intellectual exploration, perhaps exposure to philosophical systems, spiritual teachings, or cultural perspectives that fundamentally alter your worldview. A book recommendation that arrives at precisely the right moment, a chance encounter with a teacher from a different tradition, or a documentary that shifts your understanding of a crucial issue. These intellectual journeys can be as transformative as any physical travel. The Uranus-Jupiter quintile reaches its mathematical perfection on October 23rd, but its influence extends through the entire month. The final week of October, 26 to 31, represents a particularly potent window for these spontaneous expansion opportunities. During this period, remain especially responsive to invitations, synchronicities, and unexpected openings. What initially appears as a minor detour may actually be the universe redirecting you toward experiences essential for your evolution. What makes these Uranian opportunities particularly significant is their connection to your future path. Uranus doesn't just create random experiences, it strategically introduces elements necessary for your next evolutionary phase. The people, places, ideas, and experiences that enter your life during this period carry unusual significance for your long-term journey, even if their importance isn't immediately apparent. For professionally focused Aries, these ninth house activations often introduce international connections, cross-cultural collaborations, or global perspectives that dramatically expand your career potential. What begins as a simple conversation with someone from a different background can evolve into partnerships that transcend conventional boundaries of geography, discipline, or methodology. The 12th reason. The month ends with a rare cosmic gateway that aligns perfectly with Aries energy, setting you up for a phenomenal November. As October draws to a close, the cosmos saves its most magnificent gift for last, a rare planetary configuration called a mystic rectangle, formed by Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and your ruling planet Mars. This geometric pattern creates what ancient astrologers called the Gateway of Heroes, a cosmic doorway through which those prepared to claim their destiny can step into unprecedented possibility. The mystic rectangle is considered one of the most favorable and rare configurations in astrology, appearing perhaps once or twice in a decade. When it forms with your ruling planet as one of its anchors, as it does this October, it represents a cosmic invitation of extraordinary significance, specifically for your sign. Technically, this configuration creates balanced tension and harmonious flow between your houses of communication, career, relationships, and personal resources. In practical terms, this means the various blessings we've explored throughout October, professional opportunities, financial expansion, relationship deepening, and personal empowerment, suddenly integrate into a coherent whole rather than existing as separate developments in different life areas. This integration creates what quantum physicists might call a coherent field around your life, a state where various elements align with unusual harmony and mutual reinforcement. Decisions made during this period tend to simultaneously advance multiple life areas rather than requiring trade-offs between them. The career move that also enhances your relationships, the financial investment that also deepens your personal development, the relationship commitment that also advances your professional standing. These integrated opportunities characterize life under the mystic rectangle's influence. The gateway reaches its full activation between October 27 and 31, creating a 5-day window of extraordinary potential. During this period, major life decisions, formal commitments, or significant initiations carry unusual creative power. This isn't just a favorable time for new beginnings. It's a cosmic moment designed specifically for Aries leadership and pioneering spirit to express itself with maximum support and minimum resistance. What distinguishes this cosmic gateway from ordinary favorable aspects is its perfect resonance with Aries' essential nature. The configuration's mathematical proportions match the energy signature of your sign with unusual precision, creating what spiritual astrologers call natal harmonic amplification, a phenomenon where the universe seems specifically designed to support your authentic expression. For Aries individuals who have felt cosmically unsupported in recent years, perhaps struggling against obstacles that seem deliberately placed in your path, this gateway represents a profound shift in your relationship with universal forces. The cosmos is no longer neutral or challenging to your efforts. It actively conspires to advance your authentic journey. The mystical dimensions of this configuration cannot be overstated. The rectangle's perfect geometric proportions create what ancient temple architects called sacred geometry, mathematical relationships that facilitate connection between physical and non-physical dimensions. During this period, The veil between worlds thins, allowing intuitive insights, creative downloads, and spiritual guidance to flow with unusual clarity. As October concludes with this magnificent cosmic gateway, you stand at a threshold of possibility unlike any you've experienced before. The month's journey from Mars activating your career through relationship healing, personal empowerment, and now this final integration creates perfect preparation for stepping through this gateway into an expanded version of your life and self. The astrological influences we've explored aren't merely predictive, they're invitational. The cosmos doesn't force these experiences upon you. It creates optimal conditions for your authentic Aries spirit to express itself with maximum support and minimal resistance. The fire that has always burned within you now finds a universe perfectly configured to receive and amplify its light. The cosmic symphony orchestrated for Aries this October transcends ordinary astrological forecasts. It represents nothing less than a complete realignment of your stars. From the professional realm to your innermost emotional landscape, the universe has crafted a month of unprecedented opportunity, specifically attuned to your Aries nature. We began our journey exploring how Mars, your celestial patron, ignites your career sector with extraordinary force, creating professional openings that might arrive only once in a decade. Simultaneously, a rare Venus-Jupiter alignment in your financial house promises unexpected monetary windfalls, while Mercury enhances your natural leadership abilities, ensuring your voice carries unprecedented influence. In your relationship sphere, October's full moon activates your deepest passion zone, reigniting romantic flames and creating connections of unusual depth. Saturn's direct motion removes obstacles that have frustrated your social connections since summer, while a unique planetary configuration amplifies your natural charisma to irresistible levels. Your personal power undergoes profound transformation as Mars forms a harmonious trine with Pluto, unleashing internal resources you may never have known you possessed. The cosmic positioning creates a perfect window for launching new projects with remarkable support, while a powerful solar aspect strengthens your physical vitality to peak performance levels. As if these blessings weren't enough, October's final act brings healing to lingering relationship wounds, unexpected opportunities for horizon expansion through travel or foreign influences, and culminates in a rare cosmic gateway perfectly aligned with your Aries energy, setting the foundation for what promises to be an extraordinary November. This forecast isn't merely predictive, it's an invitation to step fully into the extraordinary potential that has always existed within you. The stars don't create your destiny, they simply create optimal conditions for your authentic self to express itself with maximum support and minimal resistance. Now I need you to understand something crucial. This level of detailed cosmic insight isn't available everywhere. At Secret of the Zodiac, we invest countless hours analyzing the precise mathematical relationships between celestial bodies, calculating exact degrees, and interpreting ancient astrological wisdom specifically for each sign. The forecast you've just received represents our commitment to providing not just entertainment, but genuinely valuable cosmic guidance for navigating your life path. If you found value in these insights, there are several ways you can support our continued work and ensure you never miss these critical cosmic windows. First, subscribe to Secret of the Zodiac right now. Hit that subscribe button and activate notifications to receive alerts about upcoming cosmic events specifically relevant to Aries. Our subscribers consistently report that knowing about these energetic windows in advance has allowed them to make life-changing decisions with extraordinary timing and results. Second, leave a comment below telling us which of these 12 cosmic gifts resonates most powerfully with your current life situation. Are you most excited about career advancement, relationship transformation, personal empowerment? Your feedback not only helps our algorithm reach more Aries individuals who need this information, but it also creates a community of like-minded souls navigating similar cosmic currents. Third, explore our channel for sign-specific videos that provide even more detailed guidance for navigating October's extraordinary energies. We have in-depth analysis of specific aspects like the Mars-Pluto trine and the full moon in your passion zone, with practical rituals and exercises for maximizing these cosmic gifts. Fourth, if you've experienced genuine value from our astrological guidance, please consider supporting Secret of the Zodiac through Super Thanks. This financial contribution helps cover the substantial costs associated with producing daily astrological content of this caliber. The reality is that deep astrological research requires specialized software, continuous education, and significant time investment. Your Super Thanks contribution, even a modest amount, directly enables us to maintain this level of cosmic insight without compromising quality or accuracy. Finally, help us spread this cosmic wisdom by sharing this video with the Aries individuals in your life who might benefit from understanding the extraordinary opportunities awaiting them this October. True abundance multiplies when shared freely with those who need it. Remember, Aries, the stars have aligned in your favor with unusual precision this October. The question isn't whether opportunity will knock, it's whether you'll be ready to answer when it does. Stay connected with Secret of the Zodiac, and you'll never miss a cosmic appointment with destiny again.